Action.
Yeah, and then if you can record. All right, action. Yeah.
Didn't mean to spook you, sir. I was wondering if I might come sit by your nice warm fire and rest.
Oh, that's what they're good for.
Thank you. I won't be much of a bother, I promise. It'd be nice to get off my feet. Oh. Don't see too many strangers traveling cross country these days, especially not alone.
Oh, that is true.
You from around here?
Not for a long time. Not since before the fall.
The fall? I don't think I've ever heard it referred to as that before.
Yeah, I guess that's an apt description for it. The second fall of man.
Oh. So you got family around here? Sorry. I'm not from around here, but I've been around for a while.
Family, Wolfson family ranch on the other side of the valley, and do you know what happened to them? Are they still there? I guess you could detour there to get some supplies.
Can I pause real quick? So
Yeah.
when did you say you're traveling with your brother?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I think
it's
we
the
forgot the
number,
line.
right?
Okay, that's why I was confused before.
I'm just letting them go through.
Oh, you're just letting
yeah,
them go
yeah,
through.
yeah,
But
yeah.
let's go back to that.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
let's for sure go back to that because I want to. That's just like, it's just shot reverse shot until then. But I want to get like, just a frame of like when you do that. So, if you want to read them off.
Let's start
Okay.
from this is true. Where are you headed, if you don't mind my asking?
Yeah. This is true.
Where you headed, if you don't mind my asking?
I'm just taking my brother back home. A few days west from here.
And then let's do that again. I just want to with brother, like, what do you think you're doing with your hands right now?
I'm not really sure.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's just
Well, I'm thinking I'm throwing a log into a fire maybe every
Okay.
now and then,
Yeah.
and then
so you've already eaten.
I'm already eaten.
Okay.
So should I not wiggle too much?
Because Brett is taking food that like basically the leftovers, right?
Well, Marshall is going to grab a bite of food on the next page.
On the next page.
Because
okay.
that's what gets Brett to grab his.
Oh, okay. So you do grab one. So I guess like with this maybe
Seems like an apt description, second fall man. Then you can grab some food, give it a bite, ponder that.
what if he's like whittling something?
Well, that was our...
I think we talked about that, but I think that's just a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might be a lot. Like it
real
just
nice
needs to
food.
be like I don't know. Maybe it's like something like just because it is a blocking
be like-
thing. Because like whatever you have in your hands, I want you to point to the body, and
Right.
basically I'm not even sure.
Could
if
be
I,
like polishing a gun or something. Like out like a rag and doing like a.
Something with the food.
Oh,
Yeah.
stirring the pot.
Yeah, he's
Because
just
they
like
have like a.
he's tending the fire and also doing food stuff, and it can just be like a utensil, like a ladle or something.
So maybe you have like a fire poker or something, and you're like, or like a stick that you're poking the fire with, and then you use that stick to.
Well, hang on a second. Isn't the whole point, like, you guys have been talking about him using the knife a lot, right? So, like, what happens if the whole point is as maybe you're poking the fire and whatnot, but, like, you stab the meat and you point it at your brother, because it's shortly after that you take the bite.
Okay.
Could be
Right.
like cutting up a carrot or something.
Yeah.
into a pot.
I think
But
I
it'd
like
still be a real
that.
knife, though.
Yeah, because if he's sitting there and he's just like toying with some things, and then he's like take my brother home, you know, and then he's sitting there just kind of like still cooking the meats up
Yeah.
over the fire, and then
Yeah.
he takes the bite, and then the fall man, you know, there, and he points like take some, and he
Yeah.
takes another piece of the bite. So I think
Yeah.
just if we got like something that sticks well to that, right?
Yeah.
So he's just there, he takes it, you know, points to his brother with a knife, stabs the meat, or
Yeah.
we're gonna have to sit down and figure that part out.
Yeah,
I think.
we need the props, but I love that idea. That's what it should be.
Yeah.
We
Because
just
then
need
it's
to
real
actually
simple.
get
It's,
the physical
it's
props
not
and
a
see.
lot
Yeah.
that he's
Yeah.
doing. He's just doing a few things, and it's like, you know,
Yeah.
there he points to him. He's just, you know, moving the meat around on whatever it is.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then he does this, and he like stabs that, takes the bite, and then when he says his thing, and he just kind of points to it, like, hey, and then that's when
Yeah.
Brett goes to.
I think too,
Could
like,
have like a little like skillet type thing, like.
Didn't mean to spook you. I was just hoping I might come and sit by a nice warm fire.
Well, that's what they're good for.
Thank you. I won't be much of a bother, I promise. It's be nice to get off my feet. Oh, I don't see too many strangers traveling cross country these days, especially not alone.
Well, that is true.
Where you headed, if you don't mind my asking?
Well, I'm taking my brother back home. A couple of days west from here.
Oh, my condolences. You from around here?
Not for a long time. Not since the fall.
The fall? I ain't never heard it referred to as that before.
Well, yeah, that's a bit of an apt description of it. The second fall of man.
Oh, this is the part with the food, right?
Mhm.
Because that's when he takes the bite.
Mhm.
Oh, thank you. Alright, so you have family around here? Sorry, I'm roughing around here. I've been around for a while.
You might know the Wilson family ranch on the other side of the valley. Are they still there? Figured you could detour over there and for some supplies.
Oh, no, I think they done packed up a while ago. I ain't seen no one out there for a minute.
Packed up. It was ravaged. All of it. Burned down. Children burned to the ashes. Nothing left.
Oh.
I wondered if you know what happened. Well, you know, it's a shame. There used to be so much order, morality, law, and everything. It sickens me when people find comfort in behaving like such animals. Well, are you gonna invite your friends over to dinner?
Well, you heard him, boys. Might as well come and get acquainted. Don't want to let all this nice food and fire go to waste. Do it.
And don't touch him. You boys can take what you need for your supplies, but I'll warn you not to bother, leave my brother alone. It's fitting that we're in a dark forest, isn't it?
Oh. Why is that?
Dark forest? So before the fall, there was something called the dark forest theory. There were discussions about why we haven't seen any intelligent life form within the stars. Imagine you, an intelligent being, right? You wake up one morning or night in the dark forest, and it's dark, and you're all alone, scared. And then you start clumsily wandering around in search of something else, somebody else, right? And you find a light, right? You find a light. Now, do you turn the light on or leave it off? That is a conundrum, you see. Now, you're in the dark, you're lonely, you're trying to find somebody else, you're hoping to find somebody else. There might be somebody else and there might not. It might be safe or it might be dangerous. Well, those who turned the light on perished from their curiosity and ignorance. Yet those who left it dark might have actually survived, albeit alone.
You done?
So what you're saying is, it's only an idiot would light a fire out alone in the dark. Seems fitting, don't it?
Well, yeah, I figured that is what you would take out of this story. Hey, boy.
Let's have Brett. Are you done laying
Yeah.
down? I'm sorry.